What's up, guys? Jaw here. I'm gonna start this story off, by the way, by saying, do not do what I do in this story, dude. It's not worth it, bro. I mean, if you get lucky, it can be worth it. But, yeah, let's just get this started, I guess. The story takes place January of this year. And low key, dude, on this day, I'm pretty sure it was like a Saturday, dude. And dude, I was bored as hell. So I and just for the sake of my friend or just for the sake of yeah, my friend, I guess, I'll call him Ryan for the sake of the story. Dude, he texted me at I'm pretty sure it was like around 3. And dude, before you know it, like I'd say in like 20 minutes we were hanging out. And we low-key had nothing to do. We were just doom scrolling the whole time, like just passing around the cart, like not doing much, right? And we continued to do this until it was dark, basically. We got some eats, and we did this like pretty much until it was dark. And dude, it like I don't know, like I look, he was just like already feeling kind of lazy, so I just wasn't really trying to do anything. And he was like, bro, I just got a 2 man for us. And even still, I was like, yo, I'm like not even trying to do anything right now. Like we should go into 2 man like another day, right? Just not feeling it at all, right? And dude, he just kept tempting me, right? And he kept telling me, he was like, dude, we should totally go on this 2 man. So eventually I gave in. Dude, I threw on a fire fit, bruh. A fire fit. That's all I'll say. Right? I had my black jeans on, my red Jordans, my black shirt, and dude, it was like at this point, it was probably like 11. Like it was pretty late. Like it was dark out, like dark, dark. And dude, we start biking from my house to this 2 man's house. And unfortunately, I was mistaking Ryan for a smart person, right? Which truly was a mistake because this guy made us take the longest route possible. Like I think genuinely if I took any other route I would have made it there faster. But no, he had to take the scenic long ass route uh at the middle of the night, right? So dude, before I know it, we're biking down this path and there's this field like to the right of us, and there's this like little pathway through it. We're like, surely we don't have to bike down there. So we keep going straight, right? We're just praying that we don't have to bike down there. We're going straight, and I'd say 5 minutes into biking down this path going straight, Ryan falls. He falls. He topples over his bike, and he falls into a pothole as he's biking. And I'm pretty far behind him, so I see this happen, and I brake immediately. And I turned on my flashlight, and I was like, "Bro, are you good?" And dude, he literally he flipped over his bike like into this pothole because he couldn't see anything. Like, dude, it was so bad, and it was so dark that he literally just couldn't see it. Like, it was horrible. So I was like, clearly, clearly your maps are not fucking working, right? Because there's no way it would have made you take a trail that doesn't fucking exist, right? So he's like, bro, I think we have to go back, bro. So he bikes back and he turns into the fucking field, bro. And I'm just like, I immediately told him, I was like, I don't think this is worth it, bro. I look, you don't want to bike through this field. So I was like, yeah, I might bike back home. And he fucking, dude, he tempted me again. Now I'm biking through this field, right? Dude, this is why like, I shouldn't have listened to the white guy, right? Being the black, I should have trusted my black instincts, right? But we bike through this field, and it's not seeming, dude. And the grass on this, like, for this field, but like, this is not a regular field. The grass is like to like my stomach, like it's that tall, and I'm 5'9", okay, and the grass was to my like stomach, like it was pretty bad, right? Like it was tall, like it was pretty scary, like walking through this field, right? We made it to the other side though, thank God. And dude, we start biking up this trail, and finally, after like 15 minutes of biking up this windy ass trail, we think we make it, right? And then we see a whole nother set of hills, and my chain breaks down, right? As we're biking, my chain breaks down, and we see, like, on this hill, basically. So I'm just pressed. I'm like, yo, I don't even know how to fucking put a chain back on my bike, right? Thank God Ryan knew how to put a chain back on bikes, right? Because this guy bikes a lot. So thank God for Ryan. It took us about like 5 minutes to get the chain back on because we were in the dark, but we eventually got the chain back on. Thank God. So I'm like, okay, let's get back on track, right? So we eventually make it up these hills, and we make it to this bridge, right? And this bridge, like, it passes like a highway like near me. So dude, we're going, and honestly, the story for about 20 minutes from here is pretty boring. Like, we were just biking. It was pretty nice scenery though. Actually, no, there was one part of the story, dude. I had to piss so bad, bro, as we were biking. I don't know if it was because of how cold it was, or if I drank too much. I don't know what it was. But dude, I pissed my pants a little bit. That's not important to the story though. We're locked in, right? Eventually, we make it to the two man's house, and I pissed outside their house, right? Finally, you know what I'm saying? Because I had to for a while. What? By the way, when I say I pissed my pants like a little bit, I didn't actually like piss my pants. You know what I'm saying? It was like a droplet came out. You know what I'm saying? But finally, we make it to their house, and dude, I pissed like in the driveway, bro. Like I can't lie, like I had to go like pretty bad. But we made it, and the girls opened the door, right? And dude, it's seeming pretty fucking lame, right? I don't know what's going on. I don't know who's going for who, right? Like I don't know what's happening. So, dude, I'm just sitting on the ground, like, I, yo, I can't lie. At this point in my life, no game at all, bro. Like, I was sitting on the ground, and they're like, "Do you guys want to come on to the bed, or like, what's going on?" So I got on to the bed, right, and I'm just laying down like next to this girl, right. For this, dude, I don't even know what to call her, bro, because she's kind of a robot. I'll call her like, hmm, Tracy. Yeah, I'll call her Tracy. Okay, so I'm sitting next to Tracy on this bed, right? And my friend Ryan, like he's literally like right next to me. Okay, just with his like his girl for the two man, and like they're under the blankets though. Like they're already fucking locked in. Like I don't know how that shit happened so fast, but you know it is what it is, I guess. I'm sitting next to Tracy, and Ryan's telling, like, he's whispering in my ear. He's like, dude, put your fucking arm around her. And dude, I'm just sat there. I'm like, fuck no, bro. Like, I'm not doing that yet. Just let me take my time, right? So, dude, I I did it, bro. I did it, and I was locked in. And dude, I'm just sat there, just chilling, just with her. You know what I'm saying now? And she was laying on me, right? just vibing. And bro, Ryan and his girl start making out, right next to me, right, and then, dude, they were going for like, I'd say a solid like 10 minutes. It was bad, bro. Like we, like, Tracy at this point was like sleeping kind of, and she was telling them, she was like, bro, shut the fuck up, you guys are being so loud. And bro, we like, I would say a couple minutes passes, okay, like 10 minutes I would say passes, and I start hearing some weird ass noises, right? Some like, so like, dude, it sounded like fucking macaroni, right? So I'm just lost. I'm like lost for words. I'm just like confused as to what I'm hearing. Tracy, she like looks at me, and then she's like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?" and then and then the noise stops, right, dude? And then Ryan looks over at me, and he shakes his tongue, bro. So I knew that he was in there, right? Dude, by the way, to do this right next to me, crazy work. Crazy work. Okay, I can't lie. Could have got another room, I can't lie. You know what I'm saying? Would have been better, but whatever, I guess. Tracy, she like looks over at me. I don't know what got in her. I don't know if it turned her on or what. But she started like kissing me like hella, right? Like she's like she's tweaking out, right? And now we're going for like a solid like 10 minutes, right? Sorry, not 10 minutes. I'd say like 5. Solid 5 minutes, okay? And dude, after this, like we're just like so now just after the 5 minutes, nothing's happening. So the girl that Ryan had, she gets Tracy, right. So she walks over to her. So like she gets up off the bed. She walks over to her, and she pulls her into the bathroom, right, to go talk to her. Dude, Ryan looks over at me. He's like, bro, she, she just made me buzz, bro. And he was like, that's the fastest I've lasted, bro. Like telling me this, bro. Like it was bad, bro. It was bad, right? they, dude, the two girls, they're in the bathroom for like 4 minutes, right? They come out, they're like, oh, you guys have to go. My mom is about to be here. You know what I'm saying? So then, dude, they were just there for the buns, bro. That's it. That's crazy works, bro. At this point of my life, I didn't know that a 2-man was like not like, oh, like I'm trying to love you, right? Like I didn't know that 2-man meant like, oh, let's fucking hook up, right? I didn't know this, right? So, dude, after this, I felt used, bro. I was talking to Ryan. I was like, yo, bro, did we fucking do something? Like, what's going on, right? And he was like, nah, bro, it's good. It's good. I think like her mom's actually coming home, right? So, dude, now it's like 3 a.m., bro. We were there for that long. Okay? We were there for that long. Dude, we're biking home. It's cold as fuck, right? We get back, and we're just like, we're thinking nothing of it, right? We just fucking we're happy as fuck that this happened, right? That we were locked in, right? For once in our life. So, dude, we go to sleep because we were sleeping over, right? We went to sleep, dude. We woke up. We woke up. Ryan, the girl that he was on the 2-man with, unadded him. And was basically just talking shit about him, just making up lies to everybody that we knew. Like it was pretty fucked up, right? And then a little later, the girl that I was talking to fucking was just being a bitch, right? Unadded, bro. Unadded, right? So just, bro. Moral of the story, bro. Moral of the story. Trust your instincts, you know what I'm saying? And don't go for bops, bro, because it never ends well. You know what I'm saying? Ciao. It's been fun.